I'm Burr Steers, the writer and director of Igby Goes Down.
I'm Kieran Culkin, playing Igby.
The star of Igby Goes Down. This is where we first established the moving camera in Igby. And this was something that the DP, Vidigo von Scholtendorf, was adamant about, since so many of the scenes were interior scenes, was that if none of the actors were moving, that the camera would, so that it would be visually interesting.
Why couldn't she have been a fucking smoker?
This has nothing to do with her being in such wonderful shape. The cause of our trouble here was our inability...
We were in this bedroom for like 3 days or something. It was quite scary.
It was quite scary, and then what was even more frightening was that across the street was an all-girls school.
That's right.
Who, when they found out that Ryan Phillippe was in the movie, all broke out of their classes and started screaming up at the bedroom, and we had to negotiate with them to be quiet.
That's right. You will get to see him for a brief second if you leave.
We'll give you Ryan.
All the fucking tennis. This was the first thing you shot, right?
This was on the top of Columbia. Yeah, this was we shot the prep school scene, and then we got up on the roof, freezing cold. Susan got on a box. We shot her from underneath and did that tennis, the Teutonic tennis hammering scene.
God. I think that was the first day. I think I was still on a plane coming from LA.
Jet lag.
Yep, no sleep doing that scene.
Here's Ryan. This is what I love about this is how immediately we establish the older brother, in that it's where he just takes your hand and shoves it out of the way. And he doesn't have any younger brothers, but he had older brother down. She was so great.
I always wonder what it's like for kids to see this scene.
Yeah. And there's the silver spoon hitting the floor, which was very symbolic.
I met the guy who did the music.
Uwe,
Yeah.
who's an incredibly talented
Yeah.
German composer.
Oh, no, we drink to Johnny and Julia and Bay State Power and love and happiness and... Oh, here you are.
They're watching Philip Barry's Holiday, and they're in the playroom, and it's all about Bill Pullman sort of thinking of himself as Johnny Case at this point, who's the Cary Grant character in the movie, which I don't think you've seen.
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen Holiday.
No, you gave it to Rory. I remember to see. We were gonna watch it together, but then you watched it before.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And then Reg Rogers, who shows up later in the movie as a psychiatrist, was in the Broadway version of
Was he
Holiday.
really?
Yeah, yeah. He played the Lou Ayres Ned character. And that's Brooklyn Heights for Georgetown.
Really?
Substituting for Georgetown, yeah.
Wow.
That's the only place we found townhouses. Well, I guess there's a place in the Village that you could sort of pass off for Georgetown, but...
There was no shooting in Georgetown.
There's no shooting. Well, we caught some exteriors in Georgetown later. We sort of got the requisite Exorcist Georgetown shots. Yes, you knew.
Yeah.
And here's the House of Atreus sitting down for supper. her red colors.
Tobacco.
Mimi's red.
Yellow toenails to your yellow fingernails, to your yellow teeth, to your yellow hair.
Sorry to have offended.
I think this is my mom's favorite scene.
Really?
Yeah.
Piece of gristle. Not on an empty stomach, dear.
Excuse me.
And finding her friendly red sedative, pops the pill. There's Uwe Frankenhunt Peterson. Toyboat. And Nick Harcourt and Sarah Edwards, I worked on Last Days of Disco with. And William
Really?
Anderson, incredible editor, yes. And now comes the full Monty shot. I love that look off. That look off. This is a bit much. Kevin Thompson. And there's Vidigo von Scholzendorf, incredible director of photography.
So good.
But Kevin Thompson was the set designer. He just did an incredible job getting the Georgetown specificity to these houses. I hear he's brilliant. Burr Steers.
Yes. I heard the opposite.
He said the word on the street.
Hey. It's
And
just
here comes Roy. I love that shot. I
Yeah.
think that's such a beautiful shot.
I like both of them, but
Yeah. And there's the little prince.
that little Rory smile.
The little Roy smile. When we could get Rory out of his trailer.
Yeah.
He deigned to come on the set.
If heaven is such a wonderful place, then how is getting crucified such a big fucking sacrifice?
This is the first scene we shot.
Yeah.
Putting Gore Vidal in a priest collar was one of the things that made me happiest in the movie. That and putting a picture of W behind him on the wall. I love that. And here you just feel Susan behind you. You can feel the hairs on your neck standing straight up.
Yeah, she was really burning me with those eyes.
And her instruments there. And
Look at
that look. I know that frightens me.
The whole time, I know. Doing that the whole time. God. Man, I was so tired.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
right.
got off a plane from LA.
You
to
hadn't
do the
slept.
scene.
You came in, and this is your first, and you're working with Susan Sarandon.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. Just came from LA. I haven't slept in 24 hours.
I beg your pardon?
No.
Well, then what are you? A pathological liar?
I don't know.
You don't know.
And here's the first time where Kieran gets pummeled in
First
the
of
movie.
many.
First of many. In fact,
Many.
I think that was the attraction for a lot of the actors was that they got
Yes.
the opportunity to beat you up in the movie.
Yes.
It brought a lot of them to the project. Okay.
Oh, some of them just couldn't wait.
I am not.
And here's this coming up with this chote line I had to say a million times.
You had to say it a million times.
Chote.
And the thing is
Chote?
about the chote line is that when we were in Seattle, at the Seattle Film Festival, not a peep. Then playing it in New York, playing it on the East Coast, and everybody getting it. We found a demographic. Oops.
So it worked there. Oh man, I had to inhale so much cigarette smoke for that one cough. That's so nauseous. Started hallucinating that day. I seriously did. I was like,
again and again.
like, give me a cigarette. I had to puff it to the end just so I can cough out a little puff of smoke.
And this actor, the actor who's playing Turtle, the reason he's wearing his helmet wasn't a choice, except it was because he hadn't had he wasn't willing to get his hair cut
Oh yeah.
to be
yeah,
in military school because he had a commercial callback.
Oh. Well, it looks appropriate for the name Turtle.
Turtle.
though.
Shell. It was very deep.
Yes. I see it. comes Bill.
Bill Irwin.
So funny.
He's so, yeah. He did so much with this.
Oh, this thing right here.
What?
I remember that was his last day. He did like an elevator thing, right?
Right,
And
right.
Like
He's disappearing underneath it. And here was something that I wasn't sure about, was having Jeff speaking before I'd established him in the movie, before you'd seen him, so you had no idea.
Well, yeah. He says, like, this is your godfather. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Are you listening? Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Contemporaries.
And then this scene, which was one of the last days.
I think, yeah, that was the last day.
It was the last day. Did we pad you up, or did we just have them?
No. Just had them get as close as they could. Man, that was scary. Because I had to react, and I felt like I was going to overreact and jump right into the broom coming right at me and stab me.
It's gonna be terrifying not to see it.
When Jeff did that speech, I remember it was kind of like, you asked him, oh, do you want to do that speech now? And he just did it right off the top of his head.
Yeah.
Like, just remembered it all.
That's his, yeah. I mean, he's great. I mean, he can make anything seem conversational.
We all learned a valuable lesson about weapon maintenance.
The thing I love about this scene when we were cutting it is we could the reaction shots from Jeff and from Susan. The whole scene could have played without anyone else in the scene except them.
Yeah.
And the reaction shots, they were so amazing.
And Ryan has one really good reaction. Oh, when they ask Igby to go to the summer house.
Success.
Our father would be as slippery when schizophrenic side, for instance. Along the highway of life.
And I love the way Ryan plays this, where Jeff doesn't know if he's putting him on or not, and Susan just holding him in that glare.
Yeah.
Renovate some of my New York properties. You up to being exploited by your old pal this summer?
Ryan's look right here.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What do you say, Igby?
It is unfair that he's asking Igby to help him with this.
Yeah. It's the more you screw up, the more attention you seem to get.
Yep.
There we go. Patriotic DH. And here we're back in Georgetown. This is a Georgetown exterior.
And I wouldn't have taken my hat off.
No.
No.
Well, I think again here, this is a continuity
Yeah, hair
issue, because we shot that early.
Maybe I wouldn't take the hat off in a restaurant. You know?
Yeah. And here goes Digby Bear getting decapitated.
I'm sorry, Digby.
This letter is to inform you, the recipient, that my son, the bearer of this letter...
Remember this actor, the hotel manager?
He's hilarious,
He was
Gaffigan,
so
yeah.
funny, yeah. He made me laugh the whole time. There was one time where we did his whole coverage of this scene, and then they turn around on me on this shot, and then he does his lines going, so, colleges? And doesn't even do his full line, like, totally to mess with me.
Yeah.
So, you're at school at colleges.
The other good thing about him is he was the poster child for the Midwest, and we didn't really get, have the budget to fly to Chicago. Shoot out
Yeah, but you have
there.
a clock that says Chicago behind you.
Yeah, exactly. So if you didn't catch that, then you're just not watching the movie.
You're in the Midwest.
I hear you.
And that's my sister's jacket I'm wearing, too.
Are you the military?
Yeah, it's like 7 sizes too big for me, and she's like a half a foot smaller than I am, so. Sorry, Cody. Who are you? Really, I didn't know Georgie had a sister.
I think this is our rating right here.
Why? Because I'm popping pills and
You're
drinking.
and drinking the booze.
Well, I think it's all the fuckings I say in the movie, too.
Well, there's that too. That is, I think there are 27, in fact, in the movie.
Were they really counted?
They really counted.
Jeez.
You're allowed 3, I think, for to get PG.
I remember.
Three fuckings.
I know of 2 that aren't there anymore.
Really? Did we take?
In the scene with the psychiatrist?
Oh, that's
it was-
right. I noticed that too. The other night.
It's about the fucking hypocrisy of the place, which I couldn't fucking tolerate.
Yeah.
Those 2 were taken out.
Yes, this is she.
I'm calling from the O'Hare Hilton.
Oh, here's
Those are
some
good.
good hand acting for you.
Very good hand acting. And here comes Phil again.
Darts out of the elevator.
He's so great. I mean, physically, just so rigid.
You know, a lot of control over his body.
Yeah. And this is the scene that establishes you as a sex symbol. With your shirt off.
Here's my nipple shot.
A lot of lawyers were involved with this. How much of the chest was going to be shown?
You think you're doing here, Slocumb?
The Ritz-Carlton was full. I had such difficulty saying that line for some reason. Like, it would always turn into a question or something. I don't remember.
It's such a, yeah, it's just one of those lines that you over-rehearse it,
yeah.
focus on
The
it.
trouble to tell you specifically what I require, half the grape
Mimi.
and...
Let's get off the maid, Mimi.
We had to build a bridge. And clipped wings, wait a second, Teenage Wellness and Redirection Center.
Oh my
Very
God.
funny.
No one knows that he's been expelled that morning.
Wellness being a key word to rehabilitating teenagers. We'll make them well.
Make them well.
Whatever well is.
Popped open. Every morning I used to use that blotch to know where to line up for breakfast.
Reg Rogers had a cold when I first met with him to do the movie, and he was sniffling. It was just so funny because I thought it sort of seemed like he had a coke problem, and the idea that maybe it had been this New York psychiatrist who'd been busted and had to work at this teenage wellness center, you know, the entire time. So we kept the handkerchief and the sniffle.
Yeah, I think it works so well. He's so good in this scene.
And Reg was also somebody that I didn't have to tell to hit you.
Yes.
Some actors were a little hesitant, and Reg wasn't.
Yeah. I told him, I said, just go for it, hit me. He's like, don't worry, I will. I'm not holding back at all. And it hurt. I think I counted 14 hard slaps and like 4 off-camera slaps.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna.
What are you doing?
I don't like being called an idiot.
You prick.
Indicate these things. There we go. Good organic pop in the head. I love that. I love that look off as he collects himself.
Yeah. I'm considering my options.
Ronald Reagan Hospital.
4 separate doctors all writing you prescriptions.
It's a point of convenience.
With no knowledge.
Look at that chair he's sitting in.
Yeah.
In the hospital.
We're just, the cozy
Cut down on the Valium and the sleeping.
rest place for wealthy
You get
people.
tense because you pop speed like candy.
This is another person. Roy had to wear contact lenses in the movie because his eyes are blue to match you.
Mm-hmm.
And we put blue contact lenses in this actor's eyes, but they don't read.
Oh, I see it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
And the blonde highlights. I just thought.
Yeah, I know. That's enough to...
Make it. What's going on?
Yes, literally, they'd run tests.
Great look. This whole scene, I'm not talking because I'm trying my hardest not to laugh right here. Because 1 second before this take, Jeff is telling me something really personal or something. Just, telling me some funny anecdote.
He likes, he's big on well, Jeff's all about keeping everything spontaneous in that first moment, and so there's just that feeling that life is happening, and the camera picks up this part of it, but he's so funny that people just start cracking up.
I couldn't help it sometimes.
Even the German speakers were like, the people who English wasn't their first language in the crew, and they were losing it.
I thought it was great how he knew everyone in the crew, their first and last name, what they did.
Immediately.
Everyone.
Clearly defined. Children.
People be like, "What's my name?" And he'd know.
He'd know, yeah.
First, last, what they did. Second AD.
Are based on contracts, Bunny and I.
And then the other great thing about Jeff was his PJ Woodhouse going around reading Jeeves to people. His book, his...
yeah. That scene later in the loft with his pants around his ankles. He's reading a book to everybody with his pants around his ankles. No joke.
From St. Anthony's. McKay, in the morning, to beg him to admit your
Here's the thing that was worrisome in this scene was not only the reflections in the mirror and catching the camera, but that the prince behind Ryan and how things you have the initial reflection, but then you have the reflection of the reflection in certain things. I love it. I love what Susan does with the wig in this, because it's just great. I mean, the way she makes you aware of it, but then does it in a very, just this vain way. And here's the towel, just making sure.
Carefully avoiding the vomit.
Which you replay later with Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
In the bathroom scene.
I'll babysit Igby all summer long.
You know, you have been a very bad older brother.
And that very stern admonishment.
Yeah, you're the one he hates.
And I love that.
Yeah, that was great.
Sort of pass off.
Basically, it's like reverse Darwinism.
Surfer Tommy.
Surfer Tommy.
Wearing that Venice Beach t-shirt later, too.
Yeah, which didn't read, but still it was important, I think, for setting the scene. And here we have man and God, Adam and God.
What?
Shot.
What?
Oop.
I felt like I was wearing a baby t-shirt that day.
Yeah, it was a great, that striped t-shirt.
I love this right
I do
here.
too.
This entire scene is Jeff's.
This is Jeff improvising as he comes in with Tommy.
Tommy, did you hear the Tommy?
And you completely smitten with Miss Peet.
Yes, I'm acting. I'm
acting.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
I don't know what you were working with there.
Were the cameras rolling there? I wasn't even sure. I swear.
Funny. You met his brother Ollie at the office.
I love that. You ever heard the name Igby? It's funny. Yes.
Igby?
Good.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
And that's really the first stirrings. The first stirrings of manhood.
Look at this strapping young hunk of manhood.
And here we have well again. That's right. You're a well teenager.
Wellness.
You are well now.
Thank God I went to clipped wings.
Look at this.
Little reptile. Oh man.
Never mind,
Here come the Dandy Warhols, and you with all the Babbitts in the Hamptons, and everyone getting a piece. There you go.
I remember when you showed me that you were gonna do this shot and showed the stand-in doing it.
On the yeah.
It was just very funny.
And
seeing him do it.
And then Amanda's turn here.
And that guy trying to talk to her.
Yeah, I know. Just complete wall coming up between them. Yeah, young man, give me a handshake. Let's hi to whoever there.
Hello.
Now you've spied Claire Danes.
And now, since it took 10 minutes to get up there,
Where did she go? No dogs allowed.
What's that what that shot's about?
I love that shot too. I love that, just that you walking up behind her. The thing about this scene too is that it's freezing cold.
It is.
Clara's a pneumonia. You're dying. You're both turning pink.
Yeah, I had those hand warmers in my pockets I'm holding on to right now.
We had all these down jackets and just keep your teeth from chattering in the scene. I think I was really sympathetic too.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Do it again. Wait a second. Maybe we get you guys to go swimming. It was a very cold
I just
spring.
wanted to add that in. The end of the scene, just dive in the water.
It's such a good visual. Frolicking in the waves. I love the way she holds the cigarette. How she completely has just complete disdain for you.
Yeah, I know. It's not like that in real life.
Not at all. And you're just tagging along.
No.
And she discards you.
I really thought she hated me when we were doing that scene.
She did that very well, yeah.
Yes.
I can see how.
And a cigarette?
And now back to Amanda. Ever on the prowl. Dunk.
Dunk.
This was one of the toughest scenes to shoot.
It's one of the longer scenes.
It's one of the longer. It was one of the and was longer. But the problem was so much of it, as far as the angles and the coverage, had to do with the light coming in the window, the big window, and figuring out what to get and how to get it, and just the logistics of this scene and the coverage of it. It was a very tough thing to cut, to edit, but still getting, I mean, just keeping what we needed from the scene.
And there's still like so much going on like over there with Amanda and Jeff.
Yeah, and just getting their relationship, and they're so good together.
Are you two in school or something?
I'm at Columbia, and as far as this year's challenge for Igby, we're still waiting to hear back from this really fun parochial school.
Really fun.
For Chance to Dream.
He's already done the Protestant circuit. Mom must have some compromising photos of the head priest with an altar boy for them to even be considering Igby.
I love Bride's delivery on that. It's such a lame joke that obviously Oliver, the character, thinks is so
good.
Witty diss.
Every Christmas, some asshole gives me this copy of Young Poet with this patronizing note on the inside flap about how it's supposed to change my life.
Maybe you should read it before you judge it.
And here's where Oliver and Sookie first hook up.
I'm Oliver, and this is my little brother, Igby.
Yes.
What kind of a name is Igby?
And you don't pick up on the fact that they're connecting.
He is in no position to question.
Sookie. Sookie, where do you go to school?
Bennington.
Ollie's majoring in neo-fascism. I'm watching Claire here at this.
Yeah, I do too. As she's watching.
She's so annoyed.
And Oliver's just gotten a drink. There was actually Ryan had just grabbed a drink from the waiter, and then is getting another drink.
Yeah, so that's where I'm
it's
headed,
obviously
yeah.
He's obviously after
Forbid.
after Sookie. So there's this whole scene taking place between those two while this is going on, and it's a great scene.
but you can't see it.
But you can't see it. Just take my word for it. I love this is Amanda's first day, and I love the way
I just met her. Yeah.
She plays with you. I know, and you hadn't had the time to really get comfortable, which was kind of great in this scene, because she can make you nervous.
Yes.
And she does.
Yes. All right. You catch that, huh?
Not only did we catch it, we had to wait. Oh, here's the cigarette, which I love. I love the fact that you've never looked down at it.
Oh, it really tasted like crap.
But we had to wait after each take for your face to go
from red back to right. Thanks. Yeah. That's why I had to get rid of the line right here where she says "Pop by the Lofts," and I said, "I'm going to come," you know.
At the end of the scene, that's right.
Yep,
And then you would look around
was cut.
the crew to see who was getting double entendre.
Did you get it? That cigarette she had, because I guess Amanda just quit smoking. It was one of those like fake herbal cigarettes, dipped in that white grape juice that's supposed to be the white wine. The most awful tasting thing in the world. It's like sulfur, disgusting. And I do it to torture myself too, like in the rehearsal when I didn't even have to, or off camera. Like slowly pulling hairs off my head or something.
Sir, it's my mother's birthday today, and I forgot.
This is one, as we go into New York, this is one of the issues in the editing that we dealt with, was about keeping the Twin Towers or not. And initially, well, you see the bottom, but either way, I mean, initially I'd wanted to keep them and just have this, because I think it is a pre-September 11th, yeah. I don't think, September 11th movie. But it took people out either way, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make it.
It does, specific. You know.
Yeah,
I know
and you can't help but have a.
But even seeing like an establishing shot of the city, if they're there or not, I think it almost takes you out of it either way.
Yeah.
Like people looking out for it, or.
Yeah, it's just such an incredible.
But I like the fact they didn't take like a big amount of time trying to get rid of it or anything. Like,
no.
It wasn't a major issue or anything.
No.
Shouldn't have to hide it.
And here we introduce Jared, who's so funny. In this, one of the things that I regretted about this scene, but I mean, was that I didn't have more close-ups in this. I couldn't really do it just for time constraints and the size of the loft and showing it, but the comedy, I think, was hurt by not getting closer, and the fact that Jared's drinking Pepto-Bismol
Like a cocktail.
like
here.
a cocktail out of an old
I love it.
dirty cocktail glass.
I wonder if he minded doing that, 'cause he was really sipping in it.
Yeah.
I remember the, not Vigo, but the cameraman actually saying that this loft was killing him.
Light-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because there were so many windows and the light changed so much throughout the day.
And we were so dependent on having sunny days, and it has to be really sunny for it to even, I mean, it has to be overlit
Mm-hmm.
for it to work.
It's like big bulby lamps or whatever.
Yeah, and we constantly had to light stuff.
In and out, using that key, but every time he reaches for it, it's there and waiting for
I
him.
love her in this scene.
I love her in this
I
scene
love her in
too.
this movie, but
And her getting, I love her in this movie. It's a good movie.
it's a great movie.
God, anyway.
I love this.
I do too. I love that. I love it. Where she switches and becomes very prim. And be right back.
So, you're an artist? What kind of
This
art?
is one of my favorite scenes with the ball. As you both use the ball in the in your one-upsmanship.
Get what I meant. An artist creates art regardless of what
And I love the fact that he's looking at her when he's talking about his art.
I'm a performance artist.
But you're two rivals. Well, you see him as a rival now. For Amanda.
Rachel thinks the DH is going to leave his wifey and set up house with her.
Shut the fuck up, Russell.
What do you think the chances of that are? Money buckets, take me away.
Oh, shit.
Do you think you could persuade your godfather into letting
Shit.
you use one of his buildings?
This is the point where you realize that something's up. She's doing something.
Russell is just like...
And she's so, this is an incredible shot of her. She's just so beautiful in that shot as she walks into the sun.
How old are you, Igby?
I'm 18. I'm very close to being 18.
I love this. And here are your surrogate parents
Mhm.
in New York.
No news on Igby.
Oh.
No. He will turn up. DH is spending more time in New York these days than here in Georgetown.
And here we establish your routine
Yes.
for the year.
Still reading the book.
Move away. DH's visit. And you come in. Sue Weston is an amazing stage actress. It is so funny in this, the way she plays it constantly. As one of those women who's on happy pills and the two fingers.
Yes. The pinky and ring finger.
Which was in the script.
Yes.
Here's the condom wrapper. This is great condom wrapper acting. And
Yes.
you know,
Ew.
people say that Olivia at the Globe had a wonderful take on a condom wrapper. Yeah.
Hey, I was reading that.
It's one of the scenes that. Oh, here we go. We have the parallel.
I know, I love it. Like, the mother doesn't know what her son's up to.
Up to. And you're.
Up to something.
Here's history sort of overlapping or replaying itself in all sorts of ways as you're sleeping with. How we're having sex with DH's mistress. And so tough. And never kissing you. Just doing to you what DH had done to her.
You couldn't really see, but she was like throwing my hands away to make sure like I wasn't touching.
Touching
anything.
her, yeah. And that's your first.
So I had to have my hands like on the side.
Out saying goodbye.
Yes, she did leave a note.
Well, of course she did. Sweet Mimi.
This take on this.
Yes.
So funny. Yeah. Okay.
I loved her line in that too. The stirrups and a turkey baster.
I'm not having sex now.
Fuck you. Get a job.
Please.
This red coat is so amazing on her.
It looks even better
On Jared Harris. I was gonna say that.
I beat
you
you
saw
to
that
it.
one coming, yeah.
Yes, I did. I live right by this street, actually.
Paying rent. All you really need is pocket cash.
Yeah, you want people to know that. Come say hi.
Who cares? You don't know the street.
Favor to me. Who loves me? Russell, where the fuck are you?
One of these scenes was just added while you're shooting. Was it this one or?
We changed it. Yeah, I changed the lines on it because something had. It was to clarify her dissent. So it was. I think it was having her say, "Things have become fragile," and you say, "What things?" And she says, "Me." And so there's something going on with her. You know that she's doing something when she goes behind that screen. And then she says that.
At your uncle's party.
I love this thing.
Iggy?
And here's yeah, I love that the brush off there, but also the silver spoon. The Tiffany's set, pawning them on what before Giuliani would have been the St. Mark's Street Market.
I hear the sound of a bong clink and my eyes begin to water.
That's funny.
Still St. Mark's.
It's still St. Mark's, but no one's allowed to sell there unless they're.
Oh yeah. I love these girls.
The psychotic field hockey players talking trash.
This was actually, I don't know if I told you this. This is another day I hadn't slept at all.
Yeah.
For no reason, actually. My brother just came in town, and I just got that apartment on Bleecker Street or whatever. And I went to my brother's house, stayed there till like 3 in the morning, and I went to walk home and got lost. First time I've ever gotten lost in the city since I was like 4. Got lost for like 2 hours, got home, took a shower, got dressed, and went to work. It's pretty ridiculous.
This is the scene there. You've got Richard Lewis hair in the scene. Bear an unsettling resemblance to Richard Lewis.
I should just have my hands on my head.
Very handsome man.
Not like a big, sloppy, bleeding cheeseburger that you rip into kind of a joint.
I guess marijuana.
She's so funny. She's so serious. It's so serious and deadpan.
I love it.
Right.
Okay, so I am a vegetarian, but for purely moral reasons.
Uh-huh. I thought you went to school at Brandeis or someplace.
Bennington, I do.
Why aren't you there?
Took a semester off. I need time to recuperate.
From what?
Recuperate.
The world weary.
Entenmann's cookies, beer, diet pills, tension.
Entenmann's cookies. I love that.
My dad's been recuperating for 6 years.
And I didn't realize that was the Harry Potter scarf until we were in Berlin in the next fall after the movie for the music. And we landed in Berlin, and there's a huge billboard for Harry Potter with him wearing that scarf.
Oh boy.
And I had a heart attack, but I'm playing it off now as sort of being a pop cultural reference, which it wasn't.
No. We were just I was trying to play Harry Potter. I knew of it.
A lot of significance.
I have that scarf now.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous. The red. Pillar reacting to him.
My godfather, Steve, loves this. Loves this scene. He was here the day that they shot this.
This is one of the last scenes actually put in to from a structure standpoint, to move it along, but also to feel like people are coming after Igby, and there are real threats as far as you getting busted. And the Anne Frank line, which I love, because I just love Jared's delivery of it.
Yeah.
With 3 M's.
That eyebrow. Yum.
There's a little speech cut out in there.
This was something that
Tiny Tim Crutches.
Tiny Tim Crutches. Because it was just one of the things with the scene was that just because you're sitting, it's just so hard. There's no movement in it. That we really pared this down and actually moved things around in this, because she didn't initially say you have a huge crush on me. That came later in the scene before, yeah. The thing that was amazing to me about this scene is that this is one of the points in the movie where you look 10 years old. And it's so perfect with the scene. For some reason, you just look so...
I do look younger than her.
Innocent. And it's flat hair. Again, it's hair acting.
Yeah, well, losing my hair acting.
Amazing. You didn't have enough product, but it worked in this scene.
Didn't have the Burr look.
You didn't. Ouch.
What?
There's even procrastinating. It's common sense.
Do you want me to go with you?
No.
I will.
Poor Claire. I'm gonna eat that sundae.
Again and again. Get her more ice cream.
You're funny.
You're funny.
Instead of saying that someone or something is funny, why don't you just laugh?
Is that better?
Much.
Gosh, I've never been to a hideout before.
Shut up.
I love this. I love you looking her off. Get out of here.
Never been to a hideout before. Shut up.
Here we go. Wait a second.
Igby. Yeah. Here's the day where Jeff was reading to everybody on the set, refusing to pull his pants up.
Peeked.
I don't feel peaked.
Averting your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
This was a scene where we had to cheat. We had to cheat Amanda because of the light in the loft. So when we cut to her, she's not spatially. She's in a, I forget where we set all this stuff up in the loft. But it isn't where it actually is in the scene. If you're looking at the lamp and the screen.
Boy. You're all pale.
And there's the way he pays with that bill, with the hand.
Does that a couple times.
Which you've emulated, yeah. Which is so great. I mean, it's just one of those mannerisms. And her eyes. I just, oh, you fucked up.
On the window.
We had lunch. I let him in.
How was I supposed to know that? It wasn't my fault.
We had an agreement. You fucked up.
It wasn't my fault.
Fucking idiot.
So, I guess you have to pay rent this month.
One of the things I did when I was cutting that was that before you said, I have to pay rent this month, I'd cut back to her to show her coming at you. It was so much funnier just to stay with you and have you just sort of have this obnoxious look on your face and then, boom,
changed it.
Punching you.
Yeah. Did you notice the door?
Yeah.
Kind of swings back and forth for a second.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out.
You're welcome.
That's someone behind the door shutting it. Welcome to the world of independent filmmaking.
Version of Island of the Lost Toys.
This is one of the things that Claire came up with, which is the scarf, which is some kind of a designer scarf, but that she doesn't care that she's getting blood on it. And here you see, and she just feels so affectionate towards you. And it's just really sweet. Before we break into the raucous frolic. Thud.
Bung. One take, I hit my head on that little post behind me. That didn't feel too good. No, wait.
What?
There's something here that always got me. Like, how did I get my pants off before my shoes? Like,
what exactly happened?
How did that happen?
Wait a second. Well, actually, the bed's on wheels, so who knows what you guys were okay.
Oh, there's the I broke my butt line.
Yeah. This is the Vitigo's shots are so beautiful in this. And another thing that Vitigo was adamant about was shooting on Super 35. And you get in the bigger shots, but even in this shot, this is such a beautiful shot of you two guys. And everybody, this is a movie of people with really red lips. I mean, you and Ryan and Claire, and I mean, it's the cherub contingent.
One day you'll happen upon my name in the obits, and you'll remember this moment when we were so close.
My image for Sookie Saperstein was always the Fiorucci cherub. There was this store called Fiorucci's, and they had this sort of, those little winged angels with the sunglasses on it. These round sunglasses, and that was the look we're going for with her, which, of course, none of you knew about, having all been born in the 80s.
Still,
I love this shot and the stillness of this.
It was an empty threat like with most parents. She called that bluff.
And just the privateness of this, the intimacy of this conversation. And it's so different, also just so different from the relationship you had with Amanda's character.
Yeah.
And going to the white.
I love this cut.
It is. I mean, one of the things was finding the place with this flashback, because initially all of the backstory was at the beginning, but you didn't have time for Bill's deterioration. And so it was finding another place to put it. And that was the place where it worked. And just going to the sort of, just draining the color out of it. And Bill, just how far he slipped. And the other thing was to get the whites there.
The whites?
The whites, and then something to really, so when the red of the blood comes up against it, you really get that contrast that sticks in your mind. And here's, and Roy's face in this is, the amazing thing about a scene like this is just that we had, this bathroom with 30 crew members in it, and Bill all day, wet, covered in soap, and never losing his focus. And just how he was able to maintain that for the entire day with all the stuff happening around him in this tiny space with people all around him. And just stay so focused. And that was the red, and just to get that, that's the poinsettias and all the other reds we have in the movie, and the Bloody Mary. And his eyes. I mean, that's the thing that always about Bill Pullman, is that you can just imagine him. There's something just sort of Pied Piperish about him, and that you can imagine young Igby idolizing him and sort of devoting his life to fighting his fight.
Crushing me.
And this is Roy's reaction, so. And that's a beautiful shot too, you guys. Coming back to you there. So she's gotten, you've related the story to her and gotten comfort from her.
Brainwash you in some evil Orwellian way, or squash you into something you're not. But
this is another situation with the towers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
My father went through the system, and the system
But,
told him what he was supposed to want.
It's all right. I mean, there were things. I was glad to go into close-ups here. See her reactions to you.
Sunny days.
Now Dad is in the Maryland home for the befuddled. Cooking for Cocoa Puffs.
So you're never going
The actual institution I was thinking about, where everyone in D.C. was, it was in Washington, D.C. I think it's called St. Elizabeth's, where they would threaten to send you if you were acting up.
Oh,
You'd be
really?
institutional.
Is your father dead?
Here's the walk and talk with a steady cam that wasn't that steady.
Yes. Big bulb light. Took like 8 hours.
8 hours. And then the timing of having you guys go through this long walk and then hit the last line at a specific point, and how many times we had to do that, and
Yeah, had to walk
how
around
much
the pole, and you know.
how much ice cream that Clara had to eat.
Throughout this entire movie, actually.
This entire movie. Which was her choice. She loves ice cream. She demanded every scene.
Not to mention it's winter, it's freezing out.
It's freezing out. And I don't even think I don't think she liked ice cream that much to begin with.
Pseudo-bohemian Japs. Actually, a lot, probably, right?
Here, come over here, Culkin.
I'm not a Jap.
All right, and then hopefully no one was watching the extras in that shot.
I wasn't live, what?
Because the people who walk past reappear at the end. The guy on the cell phone.
Oh, really? Pointing that out.
So how long? Yeah.
Good morning. I'm Oliver.
How long has he been standing there?
There's that party in the Hamptons.
And how weird is that?
You're the fascist brother.
And why is he watching you guys? Here, and I love that this is Ryan's thing of picking up her underwear. One of the things I was thinking about in the relationship between the brothers was the relationship and carnal knowledge,
God, you're pathetic.
and the jealousy
Thank you, fuckwit.
over seeing somebody in a relationship that the Jack Nicholson character in that is jealousy, or Art Garfunkel's character, and not being able to have, wanting to have the intimacy that you had with Sookie and have her bring that out in you, Oliver wanting that, Oliver wanting her to bring out in him and feel about him the way she does about you.
Test on Friday.
Whatever.
I can vouch for him. I made the test appointment.
Really?
Really? Oh my God, it's almost the
Because it's not a malicious thing.
Look, it was
I mean, he is sort of
nice meeting you. I'm gonna take off.
Where are you headed?
a shark, but there's also something, it's also him trying to get
Me too. That's what I'm saying. Amidst
love.
cobwebs and geriatrics.
God, that sounded sappy, but he is trying to get love.
One way or another.
Sex, but
I'll
love.
give you a lift. It's a write-off for DH. You can't pass up a free ride.
That didn't sound happy there.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Thanks, sir.
I'm here for you.
Backing me up there. And look at his look. This is that. I love that. That's such a brother. And that little smile before he goes.
It's not his real name. He had a stuffed bear as a kid, Digby Bear. But they were British, I think. And because he always got everything wrong, he called it Igby. Whenever he committed a crime, he would say, "I didn't do it, Igby did." To break him of this habit, being as hip a child psych as she was, maybe started referring to him as Igby every time he lied. And
This is one of my favorite scenes because of the
So you
way Clara is with Ryan as opposed to the way she is with you. And now she's but this is more adult, and as he's saying these things, she's not buying into any of it. And you wonder what happened at the Hamptons party when they went off. I mean, she gave him his number and he didn't call her or what, and now all of a sudden he's incredibly interested. And she cares for you, cares for Igby. Not to confuse the two.
Not to confuse.
Not to confuse the two.
never married.
how come?
Doesn't like men.
Lesbian.
No. Just a failed heterosexual.
And then him forcing his laugh. That's the funniest thing he's heard.
Thanks for the lift.
Shit.
He does this in such a. He's so convincing as a dog, as he's looking for his the keys. Yeah, but he really does it. He doesn't fake it. I mean, it's if he wants her to believe that he has lost them. He doesn't indicate to the audience.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, could I use your phone?
Sure.
So
I'm
line he
good.
had.
Can I get a receipt?
Yeah,
Can I get a
that's
receipt?
which is just so perfect. The yuppie.
After the breakdown. Mimi. I've been afraid someone would find something
With the ticking of a clock in the background here that I have that subtly, perhaps too subtly throughout the movie. This was a scene that in the script was just Ryan and Claire sitting across from each other with a flashback, and we'd go to the flashback. But we got there to the apartment, and I had Ryan and Claire, and decided to really make it a scene and really have him seduce her, as opposed to this really stationary, sedentary scene. And so it was. I mean, we just blocked it on the fly, and then really used the flashback to mask the movement to get him around the room. But I love that. I love the way he touches her hair and sort of invades her space, and the whole time Claire is just shrinking. But he's working her. He brings up the story about Jason's breakdown, and I don't think it's malicious, but he knows that if he shows her this side, that he'll get her. He'll get to her.
You were numb?
It's okay. I am numb. And then this wasn't. She was. Claire was expecting me to yell cut, and I told Ryan to really kiss her, and then she reacted. And it's such a natural scene, and because it's all about him. Just really her not being able to fight against him, and then this is to cut from that It's almost like the fairy tale. When he kisses Claire, it takes its dark turn, and now we see what's happened to Amanda's character.
Rachel. Yeah.
And the whole thing about you and you sitting there, and there's nothing at this point. All the sexuality's been drained out of her, and you're looking at this, incredibly horny teenager, and there's no attraction, there's no sex there. And then this, I love with you coming up behind to do the
help her out,
complete the Chanel, which of course has sleeves to cover up the arms, and that little flip of the hair, and then just coming in closer.
Puts on her best smile.
Yeah, and she thinks she's got it down, that she's covering. It's gonna work. It's all gonna be okay. And then this shot, this was my sort of Walking Dead, Orpheus descending shot. It was the wind's just going through her.
She looks so cold.
She looks so cold and so fragile. And Jeff's face is just amazing in this scene. Is he just seeing her and just...
Ooh.
And the way they're bumping into her, and just seeing that she's the Walking Dead, that she's a junkie and she's destroyed herself. And she's so hopeful. And it's all there. I also just love the way this scene is shot. And this is again Vidigo von Schulzendorf, and finding this restaurant and the natural lighting, and it's a beautiful shot.
Do you want me to give this to you, or should I just hang on to it?
And even this shot of the at Grand Central.
Plugging Witchblade.
Witchblade. This is our big Witchblade. We're huge Witchblade fans.
I'm sure about this.
If I'm immature, you're prenatal.
One of my favorite lines.
You're immature?
Yeah.
You're an age. He's your brother. You act like you hate him.
I do. I do hate him. He's totally hateable. Evil.
Niblet fug.
That's right.
Niblet.
I hope to work niblet into the...
There's the word fuckwit that's used a lot too.
A lot too, absolutely. And then an army of one on the side of the bus. That was another one of my military
Spoken to his godfather?
references. And her defacing a Cosmo as you're doing your... You know what I really love in the test scene is when the guy's looking over your shoulder trying to cheat on the GED.
What do we have to do then to make it happen this spring?
That was the end of your first day. Of our first
That
day.
was, yeah.
Thank you very much.
That was when I realized I was in over my head.
I'm going to California.
It wasn't really raining that day, or was it?
I didn't know, it wasn't. We had it coming down on the side. It was getting late in the day. But what I love about this scene, well, two things. One thing I don't like is that we have your stand-in
right behind us.
Which is distracting for me. But the fact that throughout this entire scene is the guilt that Claire has because of what happened with Ryan. And she's trying to change your relationship to friends or nudge it in that direction.
Yeah.
And here comes Harry Potter on first stroll in New York. And I love this scene. This is a scene we got in such trouble. It's one of the first scenes we shot because Susan's wearing a fur coat. And there's a picture of her in the Daily News, and animal rights activists got very upset, sort of missing the point that this was not a sympathetic character. That we were not advocating wearing dead animals around.
You didn't actually buy the suit, did you? I mean, someone left it someplace for you, did they?
Dad.
And this is the whole thing about you. And the scarf is your dad's, and the suit is your dad's, and you.
Dad's suit.
I want my money. My money from Dad. I'll get it in 2 years anyway.
So you can extend your vacation?
I need it.
And also, Mimi looking a little less healthy than she has.
A little less healthy than and the points where she catches you taking that in, which are so subtle, and Susan was so specific about. She's got the wig on, which is different than her natural hair, and you can see it. You can see it's different.
Yeah, you can really see.
Yeah.
And being right there too is. The makeup was done really well.
There's the moment where she catches you staring at her, and she just does that hand gesture where she just covers her face, collects herself, and comes back to you. But she doesn't say any. It's one of these, because these people don't ever say anything outright.
That's the equivalency test. I don't have to go back.
Of course, I don't trust you with the train fare, so if you just look up Ollie, tell him that I will reimburse him if he buys you your ticket.
I don't have his number.
BH does.
Oh, you can't win this one, Igby.
It occurred to me to mention it to Ollie. I just saw him this afternoon for lunch with his girlfriend. In fact, you just missed him, darling, by about an hour and a half.
She's been there for so long.
That's right. A couple Chardonnays, and the whole afternoon's been shot.
No, this is a new one, a rather attractive New York girl, a Jewish girl.
Here we go. And then out through the window. And the bars on the window. The imprisonment of Igby.
Honey, I hope I caught you. Guess where I am? St. Vincent's Hospital. We're having a party. Everybody is here, just fucking everybody. It's a party. A bad batch.
This is the so everybody's getting sent down to St. Vincent's as they OD on the same batch of heroin that he's dispersed. That Jared's character is dispersed.
Yes, I'm in New York. Listen.
A bad batch, Mama told you.
This was one of the first scenes.
She must have used in the cab on the way home. My God.
This was Jared's, I think, first day. He worked and then went off to do another movie and then came back at the end of the movie. Time off, but it was, I mean, obviously shooting out of order and having him figure out his character's trajectory, his arc. But I love the way Jeff ignores him completely in this scene. It's such a complete pie. And you see Jared just eagerly introducing himself, knowing that Jeff has money and him wanting to latch onto him. And I love this shot. That's my favorite shot, New York at night. The blue, I just think is so beautiful.
You know, I was the best man at your parents' wedding. Did you know that?
Golden couple, they call them.
Yeah, the golden couple. That's what the paper called them. Yeah, my boy. My boy. You know what I think you've been up to, my boy? I think you've been pissing in the well from which you drink. That's what I think you've been up to, my boy.
And then this is your punishment for everything that's happened to Amanda. Everything you've done.
Gee.
I'll teach you to sleep with your Godfather's mistress.
I remember there was the stunt coordinator that day tried to choreograph it like a fight scene almost, like punch him and pick him up and hurl him to the floor. And Jeff was like, how about I just grab him and I beat the crap out of him to the ground?
Well, and also the thing is, I mean, Jeff is so huge, and the image of him coming up, he's just so intimidating physically. And just that image of him towering.
Prime punk.
I think if Gandhi had
But the fight coordinator, Daniello III, was great in the way that he figured out the psychology of it, of just and how Jeff would punch down and just hold you in place.
You're screwing Rachel?
I'm screwing
This
Rachel.
is one of my favorite takes of Ryan's, where he was screwing Rachel, where it's, you know, you've had the crap kicked out of you, but you're screwing Rachel? That's impressive. This is well done.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Mom wanted me to
It's like, let him know he's such a big fuck up. It's unbelievable.
At least not with me.
I'm not going. I took the equivalency test. I don't have to go.
Humor her.
Humor me and fuck off.
We're coming up on the major glitch in the movie, which is one of the things that I couldn't see when I was editing it, because it was on Avid. We didn't have it on film. And that was not putting the words in your mouth.
Say a little sucky for me. There it is.
Either that or you've got a,
I can throw my voice.
You're belching, I'm not sure which.
See, Oh, mirror scene.
Another mirror scene.
There were two of them, actually.
There were two of them. Yeah, it was the whole idea of the mirrors taking you. Oh God, yeah.
Oh, go ahead, say it.
Go English light major on this. No, I'm
Yes,
not going to do it. But we had another mirror scene that we cut. We had the mirror scene with Rory.
That's right.
But it's also that moment of sort of, you have just seeing the way you look, and not see and realizing what's been done to you. And I love Bill in this scene. Bill so. This is your dashing, romanticized vision of your dad.
Mm-hmm.
You and me.
It's conjuring these people that you've internalized, that you've had, that Bill was, even though your father's not around, he's somebody that you internalized. He's in your head, and you bring him back.
Suki, are you there? Here's the audition scene.
Here's the audition scene. I know, which was completely unfair.
I know. For anybody having to do that.
Incredibly crazy. This was an amazing scene because you guys each had to. You don't have each other to work off of because the door's there, and we're covering it one at a time, and that you each had to work yourself up pretty much by yourself individually without having the other actor and me. But you, the bruises you have on your head from battering the door.
Oh yeah. Started hurting after a while.
And then she can't, Claire can't even bear to face you. She can't put herself through that because she feels so badly about what she's done. And she doesn't want to hurt you.
Of course, how natural.
Shut up, Igby.
You think you're what he wants? You think...
Yeah, trying to do this in like a little closet of an audition room.
I know. All right.
Trying.
So here, your heart's breaking.
And go.
You're shattered. Go to it. You can stand up if you want. You can move around the room. Do you want me to give you something to...
Give me your name and height.
He will use you up and marry some inbred...
Oops, I've got to take that phone call. Okay, we'll pick it up. This is where you so just battering your head into the door. We didn't need makeup, and I love was she just losing it here? The lip quiver, and you're sitting on either side of the door. Both of you coming apart.
I'm scared.
And just seeing her break like that.
You're just a glutton for fucking punishment, aren't you?
I can't believe he's not an older brother. I can't believe he doesn't have younger brothers. I mean, there are deliveries there that you would think a lifetime of patronizing a younger sibling. And there's Ryan standing walking behind you now. His hair blonded. This is what I love, though. I mean, I'm a sucker for shots in New York, and especially Vidigo, where he gets these great golds. This shot here, as you're walking along, the sun.
To the Coldplay song.
To the Coldplay song, and now we're the.
By the boathouse.
You have to get the Bethesda fountain shot in.
Yes.
But it's true. I mean, these are the places that, as old as you get, you come back to New York and you know you're there. I mean, you go to the Bethesda fountain or.
That's Washington Square Park.
This is Washington Square Park. It's you making your way downtown. Closer and closer.
Russell! Russell! Russell, I need a job!
This is one of the things that I had to come up in editing it, and as we're cutting out chunks of the movie, but time passage and going to black, because I didn't want to use titles or any kind of voiceover. I just wanted to be there, and that actually, I think, worked, because it is like chapters. This I love though. I love this woman, just eavesdropping. This nosy broad. She's so funny. What? Oops.
I'm at Feeler's house. She wants to know if
In here too, we have the two young models who spent the entire night up and amphetamine to the gills. And Frank's, which dates the movie. Yeah. This is also when you had your bacon, you were going through your bacon period.
Oh yeah, I was eating a lot of bacon that
You needed a lot of bacon. You demanded bacon. Whereas Rory was all about
Doritos. And
Cool
stuff.
Ranch Doritos had to be bribed.
Come on, Rory, give me one more hour of work.
And we shot this in the same building. We shot those two. Where you're the drug messenger.
Yeah, in the same day.
The same day in the same building, and had to sort of dress them differently.
Igby! Oh, of course.
There's Eric Bogosian right there as Mr. Nice Guy.
Mr. Nice Guy. And
Cynthia Nixon here.
it's just so funny. I mean, I think what she did in this scene, you see it coming up, is mainly she tried to keep from breaking, to keep from laughing. Eric in the scene.
you guys
know each other. Wow.
But I love the whole thing about having to introduce yourself. No one has any idea who you are until you make the Oliver connection.
Yeah, Ollie's younger brother.
burst his Speedo shorts, which then got caught in the gears and just threw him right on his face. Splatter. Luckily, someone had the presence of
Now
mind
she
to
realizes I'm
scrape
full
the
of
shit
shit.
on the
Yeah.
pavement and put it on ice. Doctors were able to graft most of it
I'm
back
sorry.
together.
This is it. She's not even. She won't. She can't. Look at him. She'll laugh if she does.
Picture Darwinism.
You two know each other.
Yes. Igby Slocumb was in my art class. He was one of my students. You used to call me Miss Piggy, didn't you, Igby?
Yeah. Do you want me to cut this for you?
Okay, we're back. We plant the trip to California. And the fabulous Mistress Formica.
Pika.
Pika, as in peekaboo.
Fucking Lucky Charms.
I don't know.
Fruit Loops.
And again, the direction was no, hit him in the head with the bombs. Don't fake any of this.
Again.
He's a tough kid. Come on.
Remember, he learned originally it was Fruit Loops instead of Lucky Charms. So
That's right. I know that was
the confusion there of trying to change it to
throwing
Lucky Charms.
one of the concepts to this shot was an old shot of Fagin in
Oliver.
Yeah, and him sitting in the, sort of the great, but making it a punk Fagin, with the boys running drugs for him. I mean, it was a loose concept. It was something that initially just in the set, and I'm not sure where I came up with the tree of lamps. But in talking to the production designer Kevin Thompson about that this was some kind of a statement that he'd gotten all these lamps, and there was this sort of forest.
If there were a god, he'd have acted a lot sooner.
What?
Nothing.
He left you a ticket.
Excellent.
It's non-refundable. He wanted me to tell you that.
Dick.
A morning in New York. So the morning music, and then we put in the garbage truck. What do? Immediately make sure that you haven't gotten rolled. Everyone's taken your
Right, still have my
stash.
cash, all right. Walk through the forest of lamps.
Hey. Hey, I gotta take a piss. Rachel?
Igby? Toilet paper?
And here we were back to the towel. One of the things in this was I was trying to make Amanda look bad and like a junkie, but trying to make her look bad is not an easy task. I mean, with the chapped lips and the, yeah.
How's DH? Does he miss me?
And I love this. She's just completely, look at that cute look, but so pathetic coming, the little girl thing, but she's just completely a husk of what she was. And then to have her snore. It's a thing about, I mean, the actresses in this movie, Susan and Amanda, there was no problem with vanity. We're saying this is not a scene where you're going to be glamming it up.
Igby! Igby!
What?
Your poor mother.
One thing that disturbed me about this scene was the fact that you didn't lift the toilet seat before you were going to tinkle.
Yeah, thanks.
Which really made me
You're one of those guys.
Think again. Before I entered the bathroom.
I'm ready. It's time to round up your brother.
Yeah, this is a beautiful shot. And it's all, I mean, there's so much she's thinking about. She's so clear on it. And this is her moment where we see inside Mimi and then just sunshine and just some happiness and life there. A sunny day.
Boy, another ice cream sundae.
Another ice cream sundae. Poor Claire. I don't think to this day, she eats ice cream.
I'm sure she fears an ice cream sundae. She did those two scenes back to back.
I'm going to D.C. this weekend and kill my mother.
I'm shocked. Ollie called me.
Apparently, he called everybody.
Stole your thunder.
Asshole.
This must be very hard on you.
Not as fucking hard as it's going to be on her.
This is the way she plays the scene, where she cares for you, but she can't get too close.
101 me.
You're a furious boy. I mean, eventually you won't be a boy, and it'll eat you.
Because she wouldn't be doing you any favors.
The thought that I'm going to live my life without ever having told her to fuck off is pretty goddamn infuriating.
I think at this point, without ever having told her to fuck off, I think there was a bit of your feelings towards me at this point.
Yes.
Because we've been sitting in the diner all day long. We're getting all the diner scenes in today. Sit down. Get comfortable.
Now you're not even in my top.
Joy.
Good. I missed you.
Well, you know about Igby's motivations in this scene.
Yeah.
Can we go back to your mom's apartment and have sex?
We don't want this to get too grim. Because we have this earnest, yeah, that's great, you're my friend.
Yes.
I'm not coming back. Not to New York.
I know.
And she's trying to keep this conversation on a certain level.
Can we go back to your mom's apartment and have sex?
No.
No.
You completely missed the point.
You're better off masturbating.
And she offers helpful advice.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming down.
Didn't want to fuck up my inheritance, did I?
Well, Susan was so great on this day for me. I remember I sat a certain way with my legs down or something, and like take 2 or 3, I started sitting like this, and the script supervisor was giving me hell about, you know, having to match and keep my legs down, and Susan was just very supportive, like, no, I think you should do it the way you want. Don't listen to her. Just sit like that and hold it that way. Don't listen to continuity. Just do it the way you want. And I just thought that was really nice of her to not have to be concerned with any of that.
Yeah, I mean, because it really is. I mean, it's all in.
Just because you're dying.
And there's something so. I mean, This is a terrible thing. There's something fetal about wrapping yourself up in a little ball like that. just the body language of it. But then the scene between you two and the distance between you two. And again, we're to the exorcist shots of Georgetown. This is a great, Jeff coming out, his reaction, because he hasn't seen you since he beat you up.
Yep.
So you two looking at each other. And Ryan never looks at, he's looking at him, expecting, what are you going to say? What are you going to tell us?
Of course he's not going to talk about the immediate problem or anything.
Yeah. And then you just have this, you're not making eye contact with him, and then he doesn't say anything. He just goes for a walk.
Ollie, what are you drinking?
Scotch.
Scotch. Oh, guess DH told you.
What?
Well, we've decided to bump all those incredibly prominent and
I love Ryan tucking his tie in there like a yuppie about to have lunch, to make sure it doesn't get dirty as he's assisting the suicide.
You do understand, though, don't you, that it is customary.
And here you are being comic relief.
That's what I was there for, right? That's what Igby's there for.
Fulfilling your role. There's a great connection here between Ryan and Susan. They make eye contact, and she mothers him a little bit. She straightens his tie out.
Yes, we've been through this.
And I love that scene as he's got the spoon poised, and she's fiddling with his tie for the last time, and the tear comes down her face. And one of the things is, because we cut on the Avid, I didn't realize she was crying until we saw it screened. I didn't realize the tears were coming down her face until I saw it on the...
Really?
Yeah, until we transferred to film, and then we had a screening of the movie. Look at her, and looking off at you, and you can't take it.
What? Igby? Igby, I take it you know DH is your father.
No.
I'm really glad I told you.
Thank you.
And all this time, Ryan's desperately trying to shovel the yogurt into her face. One, to get, because he knows he has to, but two, to keep her from... He knows what the situation is with the family. And then here, their last moment together.
Much love.
That heartfelt wasp goodbye. A climactic death moment. Much love. Right? And he looks back at you. That's his accomplice.
Now we've probably been in there for hours looking at her corpse. There was one time I really actually hit her.
Hit Susan or hit the stunt woman?
Well, once I hit the stunt woman, because she had a pad on her stomach that I'm punching, and then went a little too low, and I hit her in her crotch. And got a little jolt reaction out of a dead body right there. Wasn't expecting, but once I hit Susan's arm too.
This is the one scene where Igby actually gets to beat somebody else up there. This is
too bad they can't feel it.
They can't feel it. But this is this was shooting the scene with you and having everybody in the room reacting to what you were going through. I mean,
just Ryan sitting right there watching very closely.
Yeah. But he's so disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
He could never have done what you just did. He could never have let loose with that.
Ollie, right?
Yeah, Ollie. Because he's kept himself totally repressed.
Do you want to see the body before they come to collect it?
I've seen it.
great set too. This living room here.
Yeah, it is. And again, Kevin Thompson and the Georgetown look of it, and the red poinsettias were at Christmas. Here we go, there's the hand reaching in, and then
poke.
Getting this wonderful. This is a great thing about doing a movie in New York is you get these stage actors to come in and be day players.
Hello, Mrs. Hathaway.
He had to go off to do a play.
Jason
The
Slocumb
actor was
Jr.
playing the mortician.
Igby. No, I'm afraid she can't. Because she's dead.
He's always enjoyed being the bearer of bad tidings.
Hello, Mrs. Biddle.
And again, Jeff, not a smoker. We had to get him the herbal cigar.
Really?
Yeah, but he's so good with it. I mean, he just has the other thing with Jeff in these scenes is that he's in such great shape. He's so athletic that he had to stiffen himself up, his walk and his back and his. Because I mean, this is the character's a meat eater, the character's a drinker, the character's all these things that Jeff isn't, and the heaviness and the stiffness, the way he'd walk, and the John Wayne-ishness.
Yeah. Yes, I'm sure she'd love to, Aunt Penelope.
And again, and that was great to see him, the way he pays people and his signature.
Yeah.
There we go, no sign of Mimi. Get the red flowers. Completely exercised from the room.
Nice clean room.
Yeah. But is it clean? No.
Missed the spot.
The silver spoon. The murder weapon. A mercy weapon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
This was the scene that Ryan, that sold Ryan on doing the movie.
Not the first time my
He told me
entire life.
that it was.
He told me that too in the day.
Yeah, the two brothers. Oh, and not to screw it up, right?
Yeah, it's just like this
is the
this
only-
scene made me really want to do this movie. I'm like, okay, great. Yeah, so don't fuck it up. All right.
The service is in 2 days. You can stay.
But the fact that you guys never
Killed her, Ollie, you bury her.
hedge this, you never play it, go for the mushy or the sentimental. It's the way brothers are, completely inarticulate, no matter how hard you try.
Well, I was trying to go for
Each other.
gushy, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't let me, Burr.
the Nickelodeon takes on
Yes.
and
A couple of Nickelodeon takes. In there, you might find a good one.
No, you didn't. This is.
You're going to California?
And there were more words in this, but it really became a scene about how you guys reacted or didn't react to each other. I mean, it was about the behavior
We? No.
Oh, you'll call when there is.
and his stiffness and
There really isn't that much between us, is there?
Just an ever-diminishing amount of blood.
the Bloody Mary shattering on the floor.
Well done.
I love that. I mean, he was just so perfect. It's the last sort of older brother jab. One of the things is when we did this ending, and this ending, which was all about Oliver being stuck in this world and not able to leave it. And one of the things I thought about with this was, again, the movie Holiday and the brother being stuck in that class and the world and all these people getting up and melodramatically speaking about Mimi and Ryan's character is just trapped there.
Stuck right in the middle right there.
Yeah. One of the things in this scene there was that I wanted him not to be saying the Lord's Prayer, and then everyone around him is saying the Lord's Prayer. You see their lips moving. And and him to be the only one who wasn't saying it, and then he starts to say the Lord's Prayer. He starts to follow suit. But the extras behind, because they're very savvy, all the extras in New York, or New York actors, knew that if they were moving their lips, and you could see their lips moving, and there were identifiable words, that they had to be upgraded.
Oh, yeah.
And so they were just so smart, they wouldn't do it until they'd been upgraded. And we have the poinsettias again, but these poinsettias were plastic.
Yeah.
But look too real, because you can't tell that he's in with plastic poinsettias.
And then, as opposed to the scene earlier where you see him actually, he's really there.
Yeah. Right.
Get to actually touch him. And
this is when Bill, we shot this later, and this is when Bill was in rehearsal for The Goat.
It's a great play.
And just kidnapped him one day and went off and shot this scene, because it in editing it felt like it needed it. If he was still alive, why wouldn't Igby visit him, especially if, as Igby's leaving, as Igby's getting out, why wouldn't he close that?
I like that there's one moment that he has where it almost seems like he acknowledges that Igby's there, but it's almost impossible to think that.
Right.
For a second he looks and...
That he's cognizant of you being there, yeah. And then you realize that nobody's... and then off into sunshine on your sunny day. That was a great, the Travis song, cover of the band song, which I wasn't sure about initially. The Nick Harcourt got for us. It was with the concept of the music for the movie, where we wanted songs that you couldn't tell what time they were from. Sort of a lot of the songs have sort of a retro 60s vibe. It just works so well at the end. The music editor was actually Bill Pullman's student in Montana. Little known fact.
Wow.
But Laurie Eschmeyer had studied with Bill. That's amazing.
What's the song? I don't.
This is Peet Yorn. And this was another thing about getting a song at the end for the credits that really popped up the energy. And I desperately wanted to use one of Pete's songs. Peet, my close personal friend who I've never met.
Right.
But that off that album, and couldn't find a place for it. And then here, after, to give everybody that, little kick at the end as they're leaving the theaters. And there's a special thanks to Chris Andrews. It was a great agent who was able to figure out how to work this into Susan's, between two movies for Susan. Eternally grateful to. And let's see, and here are all the people we have to thank for wardrobe. Sarah Edwards, who got incredible clothes for Jeff, specifically for Jeff Goldblum, who, because he's 6'5", is tough. Everything has to be custom made, and just amazing. Just put him into the great Hamptons and Upper East Side outfits. Really, just a fantastic crew. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the movie. I know Kieran did.
Yes, it was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.